Cancer, why the fuck are we here? Why are we here for Cancer? Four of Cups, disconnect and boredom, and the Three of Pentacles, recognition and reward. Interesting. All right, so are you bored with what is trying to find you? Tell me more about this for Cancer. The Devil. Tell me more about this for Cancer, please. Chariot. Four of Swords. Three of Pentacles again. This could have something to do with work. It's like either you're not getting recognized and you want to, or you're getting recognized and you're like not about it, okay? I do feel like you're obsessively thinking about moving on from this situation. There is this need for a break here. I don't know if it's your actual job, your coworkers, whatever this is here, but I don't know that you're feeling it. What's the challenge here for Cancer? The Empress. What's the challenge here? Nine of Pentacles. Interesting, because the Nine of Pentacles is the minor arcana before, you know, for the Empress. So that's very interesting to me. One more. All right, so I don't know if this is just taking up way too much of your time. I feel like some of you may have gotten promoted and it's just taking up way too much of your fucking time and you're just not, you're not feeling it. It's like you have to dedicate all of this time to work. You don't have time for a social life. You don't have time to travel. You don't have time to do anything. Okay. And there may be some money restrictions here also. Is this restrictions or no? This is having plenty of money, but no time to spend it. Okay. You're not able to grow within self. Okay. You're growing somebody else's something, which is a problem. Okay. What's the potential final outcome on this? Wheel of Fortune. Definitely some changes in the air here. Ace of Swords. Could be a conversation. Could be just a bright idea of what to do here. I feel like you could be talking with your family members about this. I feel like this is going to turn you into kind of a bitch, Cancer, okay? Kind of an asshole. Just douche energy, okay? I do feel like there is some change around what needs to happen here, or some change around what you need to focus on, okay? Change of priority here. I do feel like you will go to bat for your family, period, point blank, all right? You will not sacrifice shit when it comes to your family. And good for you, Cancer, because you fucking shouldn't, okay? I feel like I'm talking to people who have children who don't have the opportunity to spend time with their children here. I feel like you feel shackled to work. That's what this is feeling like. What's Cancer's advice here? What's Cancer's advice here? Seven of Wands, stick up for yourself, okay? Know when to say no, because this 10 of Wands tells me you're carrying a lot and you're probably carrying it by yourself. All right. No need to be doing that. You know, if you're working within a team, there are other fucking people that people can ask to do things, right? It doesn't all have to fall on you. Page of Cups. This is like, this is like, hey, I had a visualization of what this was going to look like, and this ain't it with the Judgment card. Okay. This is not what we said this was going to be. It's becoming too heavy. Kindly fuck off. I feel like that's what this is saying. You need to stand up for yourself. Yeah, have that conversation, take some action. Because if you get stuck in this, it's so easy to get stuck in these ruts, okay? Even if you have to stand by yourself and do it, you need to be weighing pros and cons here, okay? Messages for Cancer, please. Messages for Cancer, please. The consequence of fear, contraction, the frequency of fear, and self-fulfilling prophecy. Contraction is the absolute opposite of expansion, all right? The Empress represents expansion, and that was in your challenge position. So I don't feel like you are able to expand or grow the way that you want to. Could be because you're afraid of losing some sort of money, okay? Don't be afraid of that, because your fear definitely has consequences. We saw that with the Judgment card, okay? The river dances to the sea, flow state, and trusting in the adventure. Look, if you have to go against the grain to do anything, okay, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. One more message for Cancer, please. You just have to trust that Spirit knows what's going on for you. All right. I guess that's it. We don't have any more. That was your only message, apparently. So only those two. There's literally nothing. I've gone through it 3 other times. There's nothing in there. Message for Cancer, please. Love. Look, above all, I feel like that's where you are. Love for yourself, love for your family. You may even love what you do, but not enough to counteract or, not enough to put your work before your family. And as you should. You shouldn't be doing that, Cancer. I agree. So, look, the big takeaway here is if your plate is too full, no is a complete sentence. And, if that means you have to get away from this job, then it means you have to get away from this job, okay? But you have to stand up for yourself with that 7 of Wands. You've got to stand up for yourself, Cancer.